Welcome back, guys. Today is probably the third episode, yes. So, as you can see, not a clear sky. The sun is not up yet, but we are up. We do this shit every single day. So, coming into topic, I've been struggling lately with some of the stuffs like recalling memories. My brain is pretty fucked, and what I think that this has been a problem for me for like the last 4 or 5 years, five-ish, mainly after the COVID situation. I don't know why. I'm not trying to push any agenda or kind of theory, but the thing is, I can recall a very less significant memories after the incident. There is, I don't feel like I can recall much. There is just a faint memory after that period of, the pandemic. I was struggling. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday about this, that how before 2019 I can recall an event of every single year. Like 2018, something happened. I remember 2017. I remember something happened. Same as 16. Maybe I can go back to 15. But after 19, I can remember my admission test. That's all. And then I admitted here, and then suddenly I cannot recall anything significant that happened. Maybe it's me because there haven't been anything which is that much significant to memorize or to recall for me. But maybe it's a global thing, or maybe even my friend who I was talking to said the same thing. He said he also couldn't remember or recall much of his life after 2019. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was like the canon event that happens in every anime. And after that event, the world changes. So the world, I guess it has already changed. And I feel like I am suffering the consequences of the change. Like becoming dumb and dumber every single day. I don't know why I feel like this, but a majority of this, the credit goes to the social media, the reels, the constant doom scrolling. Man, I look up to my screen time. I looked up my screen time, and for the past month, every single day, 9 hours, 10 hours, 11 hours. Some had even 13 hours. Though I had nothing to do and I was at my home. But this is concerning even for me. I mean, how can a person stare at a screen for like 8 hours a day, 9 hours, 10 hours a day? Even if you exclude the sleep, I sleep like probably 8 hours, then exclude it from the 24 hours, we have 16 hours. So among the 16 hours, some days I spent 13 hours with my phone. That is fucked up. Like, can you imagine? I don't know the solution of it or anything. I'm just here to talk about it. I feel like this is wrong. This something is fundamentally wrong. And I think if I keep doing this, if I keep this screen time, I'm gonna be fucked. And I don't know, man. This has to stop. So if you guys have any suggestion, feel free to send them. I really need help. Or maybe you guys are facing the same problem too. Which is why I feel like this is a problem to be addressed, to be looked at, and I will be looking at this problem. But see, the problem is the consumer economy that we are already in. It is designed in a way that makes you consume more and more and more, and you are sort of unwillingly consuming content on the internet, even though something very educational, you might think that which is very educational, which it may be, it may just be an educational video, but does it really help you? Does it really help me? I mean, I spend a lot of time watching podcasts which are basically meant to improve my life. And somehow these minute things, they add up and make a big dent, to my whole system, to my whole well-being, and I don't think that they serve their purpose as something educational would do. So if even if that thing seems educational, I think it gives you more of the mental stimulation. It gives you the sense of learning something, but not actually teaching you something. And maybe it's our fault because we do not implement what we learn. We just keep learning and learning, but the learning has no effect in our life, which itself is a pretty sad thing to address, because in the past days, like 100 or 200 years ago, people used to learn one thing and they would nourish their skill upon that one thing, like swordsmanship. They would give out their whole life to really nurture that skill. But nowadays there is all this jack of all trades, master of none. Because we divert ourselves into pieces, to feed ourselves into different pieces, to acquire knowledge of different expertise, of different genre. We never get the time to master any of it. Yes, you might be good at cooking, but can you even cook something extraordinary? No, you can't. I mean, I can't. I can cook. I can cook the basic something to eat. The I can. What can I do? I can't do anything. Wow, reality check. I just got. I am not even jack of all trades. Yes, I can type fast in a sense. I feel like 70 is pretty fast. But no, 70 is not fast. I should aim for 120 words per minute, which is a standard for fast. But I do not give myself the time to improve. I do not practice. I want to read books. I really would love to read books, more books, but I do not give myself the time to read books. And because of that, I really can't sit there by myself for an hour to dedicate my time to read a book, which itself is a very sad thing to admit, because how can a man not sit there by himself and do something for 1 hour without distracting himself? It's a very sad thing to say, you know. Wow, this is depressing. But then there is a saying that your problems are opportunities. I have a problem. I This is like an opportunity that I can fix them. Some people go by their life, their whole life. They spend their whole life without realizing what their problem is. They they do not have the capacity to figure out that their life has a problem in it. So I guess I'm blessed to at least address the problems. I may not be able to fix them right away, but the thing is, I know that I have these problems. I can actually make efforts to better myself, to figure out the solutions of these problems and solve them in real time. I guess you guys, many of you, they also might have this kind of problems, but do not know how to solve them. We all are humans, guys. Let's be real and let's just try to be better. The problems of your life are not bigger than life. So I will try to fix my life. From now on, I will single out the problems and try to find specific solutions of the problem. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do for the next few years. Yes, I have other things to do, my academics, my other goals, my health goals, but I have to figure out as I go forward, because if I stop to figure out these solutions, then I am just going nowhere. I have to move forward while I am making the solutions, making the progress. You cannot be still and expect to make progress. You have to move forward. That's what I learned. So thank you guys. Thank you everyone for this, and most importantly, thanks to my Lord, thanks to Allah, for that I am still alive, still functioning. Being alive is the biggest blessing you can have. It means you are alive, means you can still come out of anything as long as you are alive. And if you are dead, your problems, your miseries, nothing matters. You're dead. You're just dead. So it is what it is, guys. So I'll see you guys in. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. What am I even thinking? Okay, good night. Have a great day. I hope there is sun today.